Hey, it's Norm from Tested, and welcome back to another week of Show and Tells. Now in this series, we like to introduce you to cool kits, projects, and collectibles that we've seen all over. And in the past, I've shown you some papercraft kits, like creatures or architectural models. Well, I find a lot of those in the bookstore in our local Japantown in San Francisco. And on a recent visit, a few more model kits caught my eye. And these are actually standalone diorama kits. I found two different types. One is made by the Pegasus Design Gallery. They're called craft kit, cutout kits with a K, and requires actually no glue and no scissors required. Pretty simple kits. Let's assemble them and see how they look like. And then the other, a little more complicated, the paper nano kits, which we'll tackle at the very end. But let's start off with these craft cutout kits. So for these first craft cutout kits, what I like about these Japanese kits, I can't read the instructions, but the instructions are so easy to follow. They're like Lego or IKEA. You just have to look at the pictures. And this one only has 3 steps, easy, 1, 2, and 3. Laser cut kits that, of course, come with like a wet nap. Now, what is the wet nap for? For past kits I've shown you, the wet naps actually be used to remove the stock, the laser cut parts out from the sheet without tearing it. So what you're supposed to do is use the wet nap and give it a good scrub around all the edges. And so the parts where they're actually connected will easily then pop out and won't tear. Aha, there goes the front. I'm gonna lay them all down. This kit specifically only has 3 layers, or 3 sheets, and they're easily numbered. 1, 2, 4 actually, 3, and 4. Keeps it simple. I'm supposed to keep them in order, so that was just 1. Now let's get 2 out of here. 2. Keep them in line. Bam, bam. It's actually really thick cardstock. I think these kits will be really good for a first-time kit. Not as nearly as complex as some of those Sankei kits we've done in the past, like the Porco Rosso one that Will and I made last year. 3. And I can already tell that what I'm breaking off on top of here are the brackets to connect the layers. And then 4. Pop that out as well. Now the bookstore I mentioned in San Francisco, one of my favorite bookstores, is called Kinokuniya, and it's located on the 2nd floor of Japantown. A wonderful bookstore. They don't just have books, they also have a lot of cool import DVDs, and of course these type of kits. And they get their stock replenishes pretty frequently. All right, so how am I going to assemble this? Well, it says to take all 4 layers and stack them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then using these brackets, space them out. I can actually then, are they numbered as well? I don't think so. Then connect them together. So let's see how this looks like. 1 goes on the bottom, and the spacing will actually determine how this diorama looks at the end. So I think I'm actually supposed to use, aha! You can tell that on the spacing here, there are bigger gaps here, and I think the biggest gap actually goes in the front, and then the smaller gap in the back. So as long as I'm consistent for all of those, I should be okay. So to do that, I'm going to spin this upside down, put that there, and that one there. This next one here. Oop. And this last one here. Very important to make sure I have the orientation right for all 4 of them. Yes, that looks about right. Okay. Let's get that second piece in. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. I'm always on the lookout for new kits as well. So if you guys have any paper craft kits that you guys like or that's something you've bought online, please post a comment below or send me an email and I'd love to check it out. Let's go flip that. Already it's looking pretty good. And then let's do the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the kind of kit that I think would be also easy and not too difficult at least, and fun, definitely fun to design if you have a laser cutter. There it goes. And you can already see what it's supposed to be like. It's a scene of perhaps some type of fisherman. Well, there you go. I'm going to attach the sides off camera because this looks pretty good. A very simple kit. There are other ones that are similarly designed. There's another one I got, for example. I don't know if you can find these online, but they're definitely at the Japantown store in San Francisco. And after I'm going to assemble these two, I'm going to take on the Paper Nano kit, and we can do that one in time lapse. All right, this is actually a ton of fun. Well, as you guys saw, I finished building the second little diorama, and it's a lovely little scene. Super simple to build, recommend these highly. And then this nano paper kit, a little more tougher than I expected, but it's interesting. Lots of little detail on this tower, this building. I'm building the window panes, getting the different floors, and then I'm actually approaching a tough part that I don't know, I might mess up. It's doing the roof, which is an interesting architectural element. Trying to build this pop-up roof with just a 2D sheet of paper. So I'm gonna continue this, take this home, finish this project, but you can find these online, some of these online, some at your local Japantown bookstores if you have it. Come to San Francisco, visit that bookstore. I can't recommend that enough, and we'll be back next week with another show and tell. I'm Norm. We'll see you next time. I'll get back to crafting.